Yomina, it's me. I got my buddy Shinzou. Come here. Come here, baby. Say hello. Say hello to the camera, baby. I got Shinzou as my emotional support animal. One of my friends insisted that I should get a dog to help with my emotional recovery, and it was the best thing someone has ever told me. I love him so very much, and he's helped me so much. He's such a good boy. He doesn't ever bark unless you ask him to. Like, he won't bark if somebody comes to the door or anything. He never whines. He never complains. Like, he never begs for... I mean, he'll beg for food, but he won't beg for, like, to be fed or to go out to the bathroom or anything. He's just really polite in general. He's just really quiet and very sweet. And he'll throw little tantrums if you don't pet him. Sometimes he'll throw a little fit and get mad, right? Yeah. But he's a sweetie. We got him from the Humane Society near us, and we looked at a few shelters, but he definitely spoke out to me because he was being looked at by another couple, and they were thinking about adopting him, and he wasn't interacting with them at all. And I thought that was pretty, interesting. And then when they were bringing Shinzou back to his kennel, they walked past us, and he jumped up on me and said hi to me. And so I was like, that's the one. That's my puppy that I'm gonna take home. And he was 8 months old when we got him. He wasn't potty trained yet, and they said that the previous owner had brought him back after 3 days and said that he was too much of a hassle. And my goodness, if they had just been a little bit patient with his potty training, they would have gotten the best dog in the whole wide world. So I'm glad that I got blessed with him, and he came to me. He came all the way from up north, they said. I'm not sure why, but yeah, he's a good sweetie, and he's a good little hunting dog. He loves hunting lizards, and he doesn't really play fetch. He'll go after the ball, he'll grab the ball, he'll come back halfway and then get disinterested and leave it. But that's okay. He's just a good boy. You're a sweetie. You love hunting, huh? I want to take you up north, go on little mountain adventures. Would you like that? Would you like that? You want to whisper? Whisper? Whisper. Good boy. He's such a sweetie. This week I was crying one day, and he came up and he started giving me kisses and licking away my tears. He's just a good boy. I wish I knew how to train him how to reassociate me when I'm dissociating or having a dissociative episode where I'm not crying, where I'm just like zoning out and I'm fixated on something and I can't really get out of the thought. But I'm not really sure how to train him to sense that or react to that, really. I know other people have done that sort of training before, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I was going to train him as a service dog, but I just haven't had the emotional wherewithal to go get it done, and you have to pay quite a bit. I think it can be expensive. You can apply for like a grant though if you don't make enough, but it takes a while to have that approved. Yeah. And I tried to have him as with an emotional support animal vest, and I tried taking him to stores and stuff like that, and it was difficult for me to train him not to interact with other people, because he just loves people. He loves saying hi to everybody, and he's just a sweetheart. So I can't really bring him inside anywhere to help me that way, but that's okay. Thankfully I'm getting a bit better about being on my own in public, so I don't think I will need him, thankfully. But you're a good boy, baby. You're a good boy. Anyways, I applied for a few jobs this week. I got a call back. I got my first interview done at one of them. It's a 3-step interview, so I'm not sure if they're gonna call me back for the second one if I totally bombed the first one. I think I did okay. I got stumped on a couple questions, but overall I think I did okay. But I didn't receive a call back from them today, so I'm gonna try and call them back tomorrow to see if maybe they just didn't want to call me back, or what. I'm not really sure. Or if they just call people back on Monday, because that's when they scheduled my first interview, and they scheduled it midweek. So maybe they just call back Monday, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll just call them tomorrow and double check and just be like, hey, do I need to schedule that interview, or what's up? You know, are you gonna call back Monday or whatnot? Or yeah. I know it's not usually a good sign when they don't call you back right away. So, but they are a big corporation, so it takes time. They're probably interviewing 30 plus candidates as well. So I also want to make it look like I'm eager to work with them. You know, it is a good company. They do support workers' rights as well. Or they're known for supporting workers' rights. So hopefully, maybe I can get in. I don't know. But if Biden makes minimum wage $15 an hour, that'd be great. Then it, you know, everybody is gonna have a living wage, hopefully. I just hope they put like a cap on the rent, the rent market, because if they make, you know, everybody's minimum wage $15 an hour, our rent's gonna go up to over $2,000 next year. You know, we're paying like $1,120 right now, or $1,200. So, you know, that would be too much, I think, you know, overall. Like, but, you know, I mean, when you raise one thing, you need to raise the rest of it, I guess. You know, you need to raise... Not necessarily, though. I mean, we need a living wage. We need to be able to support ourselves, and we're not able to support ourselves right now. I live with my brother and my husband right now, and we're still not able to support, you know, ourselves. And my husband makes like $14.50 an hour. My brother makes like $14 an hour. So they're already making about that much. It's not a living wage, you know. If you can't pay rent and, you know, get food for yourself, then it's not a living wage, you know. And I think that even if you do work at McDonald's, or even if you work as a, you know, trash collector, I think everybody deserves to have enough money to pay their rent and to pay for food, at least, you know. And that should be the bare minimum, you know. And healthcare, you know. It's just, I've been so stressed for years, like, just worrying about my income and like my family. Like, if they were making a living wage, I wouldn't have to have so many panic attacks about not being able to assist them financially right now in my life while I'm struggling mentally, and I could take like a hiatus at least. It wouldn't have been, 3 years of being in bed. Maybe it would have been like 6 months instead, because, I wasn't so, I didn't feel so worthless for not working and providing for bills, and I didn't feel so, so much of a burden to my family. Maybe if I had felt less of that, maybe if, maybe we wouldn't be in the same boat. Stuff is changing for the better, overall. Like, I'm happy to say that I don't have to pay, well, with my insurance last year, I take a medication for my stomach for digesting my food. I have to take it every time before I eat. And this medication, with insurance, was $700 a month. I couldn't afford that. So I looked online and I got a GoodRx coupon for $326 per month. I couldn't afford that either because I'm unemployed, so I had to take half a dose every day. So I'm sick constantly because I'm taking half the medication I should be, and I'm eating half as much as I should be. So I'm not getting proper nutrition in general, and I'm eating half, or I'm, constantly nauseated. So, but that thankfully has changed this year, with my insurance. My insurance went down $50 per month, and my medication for my stomach is only $58 a month now. Why was it $700 last year? I don't understand that. Like, what happened? Like, why are people paying, and it's listed as an antibiotic, why are people paying that much money for necessary drugs in order to survive, in order to eat their food? It just doesn't make sense to me, call me a socialist or whatever, but like, I don't feel like people who can't afford their medication should have to suffer or potentially die from not being able to afford it. That's bullshit to me. And I mean, it's happening. I mean, it's happening a lot, you just don't hear about it a lot. They don't want to admit it. But I'm glad my situation is improving, and I just hope I'm able to get a job soon to help pay for rent and bills and our car payment that we just got. Can't afford for me to not have a job right now. Yeah, so it's just frustrating, I can't really do anything to help fix my own situation, but yeah, things are getting better slowly, and I hope things are alright for you guys, and hope I get a job soon, and I'm getting better, slowly but surely. I want to make more videos and talk more and have more fun, so I'd like to have more fun in general. I'm tired of being sad, so I want to talk about lighthearted stuff and, you know, vlog and have fun. Yeah. There's too much sadness in the world already. No one wants to hear it. So, cheers. See you later.